Zuckerberg doesn't like the TikTok ban. And at first glance, you may think to yourself, he should love it. These are all users he's trying to gobble up, right? He's got the Instagram Reels product.
Yep.
And he wasn't happy about billion people or whatever it was using TikTok. They weren't using Facebook products when they were on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a piece of TikTok as far as I know. But then he comes out in this latest meeting and says he's really worried about the possible TikTok ban. The exact quote here: "It's a really bad long-term precedent, and it needs to be handled with the utmost care and gravity, whatever the solution is. I am really worried. It could very well have long-term consequences in other countries around the world." So what I'm seeing here is maybe, look, your competitors, if let's say he viewed TikTok as a competitor, is also kind of your partner in the sense that the rules and regulations around the world that govern that enterprise could be applied to your own businesses and products.
Mm-hmm.
And if a retaliation were to take place, there is no Facebook. Facebook's not doing business, very limited business as far as I know in China. But there's a thinking that if these companies are susceptible to local governments in the places that they do business, and those local governments take inspiration from some of the stuff that Trump is doing, they could hurt his business too.
In some form or the other.
Some form or the other. If everybody's looking around saying Trump's just picking and choosing which apps can operate in that marketplace, other nations may look at companies like Facebook, say they're too big and we don't like them either.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make their life a little more difficult, or even go so far as banning them. That hasn't happened to this point as far as I know, but I see where he's going with that.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, you're still making the comment at the point at which it looks inevitable that TikTok's either about to change ownership or get banned. So you weren't saying this like a month ago. You're saying it now when the chips are stacked against them, since we're using the Trump card, since we're using the card metaphor here, poker. Wow.
Yeah.
The chips are stacked against him at the moment. And so
go.
now Zuckerberg can say some nice things. He did not answer questions specifically relating to whether or not Facebook was interested in acquiring TikTok. I don't even think it would be approved. I think there'd be a lot of people be skeptical and about Facebook making the acquisition because, well, they're so diversified in that in that content area anyways already. So he wouldn't say if there was a negotiation ongoing. I bet there would be if they could make it happen. But like I said, I think it would be difficult for Facebook to pull that one off and get all the approvals necessary to do so. But either way, he's critical of this action, even though he's picking his words kind of carefully. It needs to be handled with the utmost care and gravity, whatever the solution is. Whatever the solution is. Implying maybe he's okay with Microsoft grabbing it. I don't know.